So just in the efficiency of saving time, that was the blue rack that was on the piece of wood that I moved, and being that I moved it to a rack that has a tarp, it was just easier to take that tarp and bring it over here. I'll take this one apart. It's ripped. It's okay. I expected that. Sorry, it's cheap from the dollar store. Did what it was supposed to do in the ice storm. It kept the ice and the snow out of here. Now again, the weather is saying that I will not have ice or snow happening with this storm. It's just going to get cold. Long term, I'd love to put a roof on this. Some of it's for the chickens, but some of it's for me. When I come out here and this is full of snow and slush and ice, I'm tracking mud. It happens with chickens, they track mud. But if I put even a tin strip just kind of across the middle, I will always have a semi-dry spot. And I like that. I have a gazillion thought processes. I'd love to get some of that clear corrugated tin. It's not really tin, it's like plastic. And center, and then over to this side, to the left. That's where sunrise to sunset is. That way in the wintertime, they could still get sunlight. And then here on the right, maybe do a darker one. So they've still got shade. A shady spot. But it's kept relatively dry. That is not a this year project. This year, white tarp stays. Blue tarp might stay. Especially since I'm building a wood shed. I'll take that plastic off. And we're gonna, because this was not my task for today. The tarp is on with the clippies. I had several extras, so I just used them. Tarp's on. The holes don't line up with the tarp that came with it, and that's supposed to. It's all right. Anyway, let me go on. Get on to what I was gonna do next. Take this plastic down. Maybe use it to go put on the 2x4s that are now openly exposed. We'll see. Got stuff to do. This was not it. This was just a quick fix. So, talk to you in a few. All right. For the next 45 minutes, I'm supposed to have on and off showers. Now it is sprinkled twice, but they've been really light sprinkles. Now, I'm moving all the wood. Heard one of the sprinkles because I had the tarp halfway up when it started to sprinkle, and yeah, so I wanted to work on that area some more, and I'm thinking about getting the tools, and just gonna go ahead and do it, but leave the gorilla cart attached to the lawnmower, so should it start pouring, I can just drive everything up under the awning where I store everything. Because it's only supposed to go for about 45 minutes, and then it's supposed to clear out till like 8, 9 o'clock tonight, and that's when the true cold front is supposed to come in. Pen's got a stick. Awesome things. Alright, let me go on and get busy. Talk to you in a few. Alrighty then. Clear to the left. Clear to the right. It's just a big mess in the middle. So, again, that's where I'm going to start. It's still cloudy. I have what would be 3 hours of daylight left. So again, if it gets to raining too hard, I'll just start the riding lawnmower up and I'll go park. If it sprinkles like it did the last 2 times, I didn't even stop working, But that way I can, let's see, there's a pokeweed here. I still have the 3 pokeweeds up there I got to get out. And yeah, start. There's a little bit of beautyberry in here, and then it literally gets into logs. It's just clean it up, keep going. So let me get busy. Supervisor's telling me to get to work, and we will talk to you in a little while. I've shown that piece of tin in several videos. I started cleaning all the way down here. So, talked about it before. That's one of those pieces of tin. That tin is the next thing to be gone. Over there by the shovel, I'm all the way up to my line. Now I still have a lot more to do. I'm not going to get done today. I'm not fooling myself, but it's nice when I can make little pieces of progress. You know? Whew, I'd like to get this this cleared up to my line. You can see where my little blue streamers are. That way I can actually come out with the tractor and not level this flat, but level it with the slope that's down here. And all the extra dirt that is true dirt here actually goes up over there to help raise what will be the actual bed for the garden. I got to put it far enough in there where when I start laying logs in that corner and rocks in that corner, you know, it stays a mound forever. You know? Alright. Having said that, let me get back to work. I'm at that piece of tin. So I'm starting at this angle just so you can get an idea. See how low the riding lawnmower is compared to this hill? Does that make sense? And that's why I talk about up to the line, because that's where my garden is. I want to get the slope on this hill to be like there. Does that make sense? All the way over here to the cage, because it's a steep slope. Put in a little retaining wall, whether it be a 3-foot high mineral buckets filled with rocks and then some soil, and then plant my herbs in them. Or a retaining wall. However, I don't know if I have the money for all those bricks, but however I opt to do it, does that make sense? I need to level this out. Not exactly level. It still needs to slope to drain water, but level it more than it is. Having said that, that's a log I pulled out today. Yeah. There's another one behind it, not as big. There's a couple little ones there. There's a long one there and another log in front of it, and then there's another stumpy piece over there. That's what I pulled out of all of this. Along with pokeweed. Yeah, I was all the way down here. A couple of saplings. It'll be the same thing when I get over here. That stick sticking up, that's pokeweed. It's one of them big fat roots. That's a sapling right there. It's a beautyberry and beautyberry. And then you start getting back to, you can see that log right there and some grapevine on it. Once you get past this front edge, pokeweed and beautyberry, and there's like 3 saplings over there. Back there actually gets into less digging and more raking. Most of the digging that I did was to, you can see where those 2 root tips are dark, was to get them out of the ground. And then from there it was easy to move. You just got to get it unburied. So, I'm done for today though. Having said that, typical 3 to 4 feet long, I can move them. This was skinny, 5 feet is okay. I said I just rolled it out the way. This one was a little heavy, it's about 4 foot long, but half the bottom end here is missing. So I got it. So once I get the pokeweed and the saplings cleared from this area, and I get up into here where I'm just dealing with logs and stumps, there's a stump there. It's not a big stump, but he's still stumpy. I can use my chainsaw, cut him down to a 3 or 4 foot size, depending upon, need to move it, and move it accordingly. And if it's too heavy, then it's just the tractor with some come-along straps type thing until I get it done. So, yeah, the chickens are having a blast. It's always really funny having to work around them because I would dig something and they were just scratching. Copper was right there. Freckles has started to figure out, stay close enough to get a worm, but far enough away that Copper can't peck at her, because Freckles is low girl on the totem pole. But she's laying eggs now. She likes worms. She's figured that out. Worms are awesome. Mama's digging them up. So anyway, it's my hill. And time to put the tools away. That way I'm back inside by 5. Sun's starting to go behind the mountain. It's still quite warm. You know, it's just, yeah. We'll talk to y'all later.